Hey guys, I want to do a quick video with a 76. It is a 76. I think it might be leaving tomorrow, but I'm not sure. You can look back on some of my other videos. I've cleaned the old truck up quite a bit. It still needs some cleaning done, but I cleaned the interior up. Of course, you see all my little trees. That's trying to get that filled, rat turd smell, whatever you want to call it, out of it. But I am extremely impressed with this truck. This thing has done me really good. I kind of got tongue-tied there. It's done really well. I've been driving it, and oops, I got the battery unhooked. I always unhook the batteries, especially on something like this that I know rats have been in anyway. It'd be a real shame to burn this old truck down after all these years, but anyway, I put new plugs and wires on it today. I put that heater box on it. That come off a parts truck that Primer's Best has, and he let me have it. I didn't have to pay him for it, so he's a really good friend, and he knows I've got some parts trucks too. If he needs anything, it's his. He's welcome just to come down here and get it anytime. I did put a master cylinder on it. I took this caliper apart and cleaned it out and honed it and everything. It done good. I may do a video on that one day. A lot of people don't rebuild these calipers anymore. They're so cheap. You can get a new one for probably 30 bucks, and it's kind of a pain to clean it, but I couldn't find one in stock, so that one got built. Anyway, so all the brakes are working good. All the gauges work on the old truck. And I mean, it just runs so good. And I haven't touched this carburetor. This thing's set since, like I said, I think 1999. But now it's set a long time before that, but it did get started every once in a while up till then. But man, this whole truck runs out good. Still need some tires. I haven't put tires on it, but I'm not making much on this truck. As I said, the guy we got it from decided he wished he wouldn't have sold it. It was his dad's truck, and he got to wanting it back. Of course, I priced it to him, so if he takes it, good. If he decides against it, that's fine too. It's not a big deal. I like the truck. This is the best driving wire body truck I've ever drove, and I've drove a bunch of them. But this one here, man, it really does show the rest of them up. I don't know what it is about it, but it just drives so good. It might be the more narrow front tires, I don't know. But it does everything it's supposed to do. Now, the wipers don't work. I've got power on everything. The motor's bad. So if the guy don't take it, I'll end up putting a wiper motor on it. But over there's an old heater box. You can see it was shot. There was a rat's nest in it, and it just held moisture. That's the old master cylinder back there leaking fluid everywhere. I need to get that fixed up. But just a really good old truck. And like I said, I'm just so surprised with the thing. It's done so good. I thought that interior light was going to work for me, but I wanted to make sure the headlights and stuff are still working. They are. Man, this thing don't have any roars or pops or grinds or whines, and it just goes down the road so straight and starts every time. I mean, just a really good old truck. I'm debating, if he don't buy it, I may just hook it to that old boat right there and just leave it hooked up. I don't know. Of course, you know me. I may end up lowering this thing and putting some wheels on it, but this one here, it's ahead of it. I got to get the motor pulled out of it. I've just had so many other things going on. I mean, as you can see, I got that 65, and there's another 65 down there. I'll do some videos on them later. But they've been setting a long time too, so I'll do some cold starts on them. But anyway, well, this is it. Like I said, hopefully it's going back home tomorrow, back where it's been all these years. I hope it don't just get parked again, but if it does, hey, it's his truck. It don't matter. So at least it's, you know, back up on its feet. So, okay, well, you guys have a good one. I got to get inside and help to wipe the baby. Boy, my grass, I've had a lot of dirt work and stuff done. I'm finally getting a little grass back, but it's took a while. All right, you guys have a good one.